Thank you, Brittany. All new at 5. Could a legal technicality involving the judge and former Limestone County Sheriff Mike Blakely's criminal conviction result in the case being tossed out?
Maybe. That's what legal experts who are reviewing what our I-team uncovered are saying right now.
Our Way 31 exclusive reporting tonight started with a simple question. Is a retired judge appointed by the state to oversee criminal cases in Alabama required to maintain an active status with the state's Bar Association? The state constitution seems to say they must.
Senior reporter Matt Kroschel here now to break this all down for us. But bottom line, you found the judge who oversaw Blakely's criminal case had an inactive status during that entire trial.
That's right, and it stayed that way until we started asking some questions. Tonight, our investigation into the legal requirements for these special judges will lead to Blakely's attorneys demanding an explanation about what happened, and they're now promising to file motions asking the courts to investigate the timeline here and how that could impact Blakely's conviction. The high-profile case of the longest-serving sheriff in Alabama, Mike Blakely, convicted of felony theft and felony ethics charges last year, sentenced to serve 36 months in a Franklin County jail. He's appealing that case right now. The judge in question, Pamela Bashab, today her occupational license is active. She is authorized by the bar to practice law. But the state bar confirmed today Judge Bashab was placed on inactive status starting in January of 2021. She was not in good standing with the state bar. That was before she sentenced Blakely, because the bar says she failed to pay her dues. According to our review of the state constitution, judges must be licensed to practice law as a requirement to serve as a judge. She only called up the bar and paid her dues last Thursday for the 2021-2022 period, and they changed her status back to active after we started to push for explanations. But this question, as far as my research and legal experts, including dozens of interviews with former judges and attorneys, has never come up until now. The state bar confirmed Bashab held a special membership for 2019 and 2020, and that is what judges typically hold. So I was not able to find any other judges serving in the same capacity as Judge Bashab who don't currently have an active status with the bar. I asked Judge Bashab about this, and she texted me a copy of a letter dated January 29th from the state bar telling her about her status change and the owed dues. That letter from the assistant director of the organization at the time, at the state bar, said, as a sitting judge, there was not a requirement to be a member of the bar, but they encouraged her to maintain her good standing. Again, legal experts disagree here on if a judge is required to be a member with the bar with an active status. Then, within the last 5 minutes, I received an updated message from the state bar saying that they are now reviewing the entire circumstance because that former employee, he no longer works for the state bar and he wasn't authorized to send that letter, and they believe that Judge Bashab was acting in good faith. Again, attorneys for Mike Blakely telling me they are deeply concerned about what has transpired, and they are plotting filing a Rule 32 motion. That is a legal mumbo-jumbo there. Basically, they are going to ask another judge to look into what happened here. I'm Matt Kroschel, Way 31 News.
All right, thank you, Matt. And of course, Matt will continue to dig into this very complex legal issue with the latest details tonight at 6.